Okay, today we got a 2012 Chevy Suburban in the shop. This customer recently bought this thing. They've had it for about a month or so, and they started getting a water leak inside of the cab, and it just started to smell foul, and the passenger side floorboard was absolutely soaked. So they reached back out to the old owner and said, hey, have you guys had a windshield put in it recently? That old owner said, yeah, they had, so they were under the impression, hey, it's probably got a windshield leak. Now, I've diagnosed leaks for this specific customer in the past for a windshield-related issue, and it wound up being a similar Suburban. He used to have one just like this, and it wound up having a leak in a seam seal on a firewall. But this one, I was kind of leaning towards maybe it might have the same issue because these Suburbans, there's a leak. I mean, there's a spot on the firewall behind the fender that's bad on these things about leaking. So I got it in here, tested the windshield, and then got the water dried up, and I couldn't make it leak anywhere right at first. So I got everything good and dried up to where I can duplicate where the water's coming in. If you don't get everything good and dry, you can't see where new water's coming in at. So if you'll come over right here, my light fell down. So this thing wound up having an AC drain line issue. It stopped up, and it's causing water to backflow out of the HVAC into the floorboard. So I've got everything propped up and dry here. I got a light right here, but we're gonna be looking right here in this area. I'm gonna go around and start it. We're gonna put the camera here. I got the AC on full blast on as cold as it'll go. And let's see how long it takes to start leaking. There it is, just draining water. And it'll start to fill up all of this area right here shortly. And it fills up fairly quickly. You'd be amazed how much a leaky AC drain will fill the inside of a cab with water. As soon as it has a moment to top off the level in the system where it's not properly draining, it'll just start to overflow. And when it starts to overflow, it really kind of starts to pour. And that's just a couple minutes worth of running. The longer it runs, the worse it gets. The more condensation the AC forms as it runs longer and longer. So it'll start to fill up more and more. Now, okay, so the way these systems work is all AC systems produce condensation. The condensation has to have somewhere to go. And that is out of a drain. Can be in various places, but on these GM vehicles, all your full-size stuff, it's always right in here. So you got your AC dryer right here, directly underneath it down here. I don't know if you can see my pointer, but down in there, you can't see it because the elbow's missing on this car, but there's a drain in there, down underneath the bottom of it. It's hard to get to, but on these Suburbans and the full-size trucks, you can get to them from behind the tire right here. It's kind of hard to get in there. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take a zip tie and bounce it up in the hole right quick and just see if it cuts some water loose. If I don't get water spilling in my face here. It actually may be leaking because it's missing the elbow and it's running back down around the seal on the firewall, and the seal kind of is not doing its job anymore. I didn't feel a plug, like it was plugged up. Let's see. Now, we got a pretty steady drip coming out of there. Before, we were not getting much of a drip at all. Now, I gotta sit here and watch this thing for a little bit because it's missing the elbow on the end of the AC drain line. And with it missing the elbow, that might actually be adding to the leak. But we're gonna watch it a little bit and see what happens. And if we gotta add an elbow to it, I'll do a quick little short adding on to the end of this, talking about having to put an elbow on it. But I guess moral of this here, the moral of the story here is, if you do have some sort of a leak, sometimes it is a windshield from a bad install. But we see probably the majority of vehicles that come in don't actually have a windshield issue. They have a sunroof issue or an AC drain issue. So, if you think you may have an AC drain issue, one of the best ways to tell is just start the vehicle, let it run, and see if it's draining out water from the bottom of it. The longer the AC runs, the more it should start draining, and eventually kind of should turn into a steady stream running out underneath the vehicle. If you don't see it dripping and you've got water coming in the car, your AC is likely the issue. We can help you take care of any of these issues. Shoot us a call, 843-379-7222, or you can stop by and see us at 820F Paris Island Gateway. And that's in Beaufort, South Carolina, 29906. If I've got to put an elbow on it, we'll come back and do a little video sticking the elbow on it. And but other than that, I hope you have a great day. Okay, so we got the Suburban in here today. We ordered some parts for it and got it in. So we did get the AC drain cleaned out in the last part of the video, but it did not solve their issue, and I will show you why. So there's supposed to be an elbow on this condenser drain line. And let me pop it off of here so I can show it to you. Get my fat hand in here. This is from a different angle. This is the piece that was missing right here. So what this does is this fitting slips onto the AC drain line, and then it redirects the drain so it dumps out underneath the car and keeps the water from diverting or rolling back down the tube and down the firewall of the car. So anytime water's rolling down the firewall, water is going to get on any of these firewall seals right here, and it just, as water hits it over time, it'll kind of break down these seals, or it'll cause it to become waterlogged, and then it will start leaking. This truck may in the future have issues with the seal on the firewall around this condenser line leaking from environmental factors because it's had so much water on it over time. The proper fix of that is going to be for the dash to come out, and AC condenser and HVAC control box, all of it would have to come out and put new seals on it. So, but either way, for now, we got this $10 part, $12 part, whatever it was. This goes on there. This should fix his issue. So it all goes back. When we started the video, the customer initially thought that a windshield replacement done by another company probably caused the issue, but a lot of these water leak issues can be a lot more complex than you think they are. So we can help you find any of these water issues. These water leak issues, you got water intrusion somewhere. Now this thing had a ton of water in the floor, a ton. You wouldn't believe how much water an AC condenser will put inside of the car with it just sitting there running and idling. But if we can help you with any of these issues, you can call us at 843-379-7222, or you can stop by at 820F Paris Island Gateway. And we're in Beaufort, South Carolina, and the zip code is 29906. Thanks everybody, and y'all have a great weekend.